Hello, I'm Shihab Ratansi in Washington. Here are the main stories brought to you by Al Jazeera. The interim Honduran president has called on the Brazilian government to hand over ousted leader Manuel ZELAYA, who is currently seeking refuge in the Brazilian embassy in Tegucigalpa. He secretly returned to the country on Monday. Roberto Micheletti has also declared a curfew after thousands of ZELAYA supporters gathered outside the embassy to celebrate his surprise return. Speaking to Al Jazeera earlier, ZELAYA said the military, which backed the coup, is now showing signs of division.
The head of the army continues to support Micheletti, the de facto government. But there is a rupture. The morale of the army has been affected, and this will help for our quest for peace and dialogue.
The top US and NATO commander in Afghanistan is warning of a failed mission there if more troops are not sent in. In a report leaked to the Washington Post, General Stanley McChrystal also says the focus must shift to protecting Afghan civilians. US President Barack Obama says he needs more time to evaluate his strategy in Afghanistan before any increase in troop numbers. A state funeral for 6 Italian soldiers killed in Afghanistan last week has been held in Rome. Thousands attended the ceremony. The government has declared a national day of mourning. The Italians died along with 10 Afghan civilians in a suicide bomb attack in Kabul. A spokesperson for the southern Sudanese military forces says at least 80 people are dead after ethnic clashes. Rival tribesmen converged on a village in the country's south, attacking civilians and security forces. The UN says more than 2,000 people have been killed and 250,000 displaced in intertribal violence in southern Sudan since January. Rebel fighters in northern Yemen are accusing the government of breaking the latest ceasefire in honor of Eid. A Houthi spokesperson tells Al Jazeera there's been no sign of any let-up in violence around the city of Sa'ada. The government has claimed it had killed more than 140 Shia fighters who'd attacked its regional headquarters. And those are the top stories. Don't forget, you can always keep up to date with the news on our website. The address is aljazeera.net/English.